All right, guys, what is up? I am The Coming, and welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's go ahead and talk about the drama right before the stream started for me. Let's go and get it out of the way. My device is not charging like it should. And when I went into my battery settings on my iPhone, it said your battery has been severely degraded and needs to be replaced for optimal performance and charging. So, immediately went on the Apple support thing and scheduled an appointment at the Apple store that's right around the corner from the house here. And I'm going to get my battery replaced tomorrow morning. So hopefully the charging issues go away. But right now I'm sitting only at 91%. It took me 2 hours of charging to go from 60% to 91%. Actually ridiculous. My phone usually, like when I first bought it and for the longest time, it could be at 20%, it'd be up at 80% within 30 minutes. So yeah, if the stream ends early today, that's why. What's up, No Letter Names? What's up, N7RK? How y'all doing over on the Twitch side? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, that's what's going on. Unfortunately. But we have battery right now. Let's go ahead and check it. We got 91. Hopefully it holds. Oh boy. Man. Rip. Okay, Mahone Dog, first one in the chat this stream. What's up, Mahone, over on the YouTube side? Yes, thank you. Bless me. All right, guys. So, I realized we have a shop offer that I just didn't really recognize for like a couple days. And then I saw people posting about it. For some reason, it didn't register to me that this is gold, not money. So I'm going to buy these shop offers. It's not going to get me anywhere right now because I'm only on RK at the moment. RK is maxed out. However, we don't want to lose the opportunity. Also, I do want to point out something else. This has been talked about by some of the members and people in the community. If you see Battle Healer emotes in the shop, buy them immediately. The reason I say that is because yesterday I found this emote in the shop. I bought it, and then now it's claimed within the Spiked hero journey. The other thing that I would recommend, possibly, if you have a ton of coins like I do, perhaps even re-roll your shop 2 or even 3 times per day, just so you can buy more emotes. The idea is that in future hero releases, squaddies are going to be part of the hero journey. And if you've already bought them, then you have a leg up. You don't have to buy more of the meaningless stuff with hero points upon release. Because I think that these emotes are no longer available as purchases in the shop once the hero journey actually releases. Someone might correct me on that. They might have a better idea. But as far as I can tell, once the hero releases, you won't be able to purchase these in the shop anymore. So it's a good idea if you see any of these emotes like this one, or like this one, buy them ahead of time. It helps. Every little bit helps. You won't have to spend as many of your valuable hero points to upgrade. But I'm going to go in the shop right now and buy these packs. 13,000 coins. I've done the math. It's a little bit over like 104,000 gold. I've got 1,119,000 gold. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Get some star tokens, some quadruplers here, and of course the hero points themselves. I'll take these offers. Any little bit helps, man. And it's not real money. It's all in-game money that I've farmed myself. GG's. So we got them all. Our star tokens, just to give you some perspective on like star tokens. I started before upgrading my battle healer to max level. I was at 54,000 star tokens. I upgraded my battle healer. I dropped down to, I believe it was, or was it 52? And I dropped down to 44. I remember it costing me 8,000 star tokens roughly. And we're already back above that mark. So just from playing consistent play, My star tokens are now higher than they were when I used them all to remax the battle healer to ultimate level. So yeah, if you're playing a lot, if you're committed to the game, the grind is extremely free to play friendly. If you're new to the game, the whole world is ahead of you. The entire game is your oyster. You got all the time in the world. You push in top 1. I'm not pushing top 1, but I'm trying to hold number 5 for the next few days. Yeah, Johnny, what's up, dude? Narutik, how's it going? All right, so that's just a nice little preamble there. Let's go ahead and get into the first matches. We're keeping our start that we've been on for the past couple of days. The max rough start feels really, really nice. Good early game scaling. And it helps me to get into a solid position moving into the mid and, of course, the late game. I'm finding that Penny is not necessary, and the Frank and the Optimus are necessary to defend against Barbarian King Fist. And also I'm finding that because I have Max up front, I'm not struggling to get to Leon. For some reason, Leon is coming a lot earlier than he used to. So, if you want to copy the build, go ahead and do so. We got a game. Popping over to full screen mode. All right, in true TC fashion, I usually drop the first game. Ha! First game of the stream. Zoe, Giella, and Uga. Uga, let's see what we can do here. We got music. I need to turn that down so I can get my own tunes in my ears. Realizing that right now, kind of lame. I'm really looking for a Mavis right now. But if we can't get it, it's fine. Interesting. Don't quite have 20. Oh, he broke it. I broke it, probably. Cool, we'll take the bot kill there. Very nice. Now we'll grab a maybe baby. And another maybe baby. And another maybe baby. Slow rolling right here. If he wanted to fight, we were okay to fight him. Oh, there's key. Take a free key. Every day of the week, nerd. Who is that? Cool. Take a Mikey. Oh, I'm taking damage. Rip. Aroni. Didn't quite get what we wanted there. It's fine. Losing one troop isn't the worst. We got some time. Take a Leon real quick. This guy's dead. Cool. Grab a Frank. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? I see Giella right there. He's going to want to fight me here. Not a chance, brother. Took something from Ugga Ugga. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. We'll see. We're going to have time. Can we sneak it away? Oh, it's over. GG. Where's Ugga Ugga? Where's Ugga Ugga? GG, nerd! Zote just wanted to feed. GG! GG! First place banger to kick it off. Mr. Number 1 and number 2 in the world in our lobby. G to the G to the G. First dub. First dub. First dub. Let's go. Zote wanted to feed, dude. All right. Let's do it. See how we're doing with the trophies here. I know GL is pushing up a little bit. I had about 700 cups on him this morning. Then I took about a 2-hour break because I needed my device to charge. And it looks like he's brought that down, that lead back down about 650. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you there, Giella. I see you. I'm guessing my goal today would be, can we hit 16,000? That would be amazing. We've got to keep these games running. Got to keep these games rolling. Keep them pushing. Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do, actually? I'm sorry to cancel, but I got to get my tunes in my ears. Get my own tunes. Game tunes don't really do it for me. Okay. Let's go on my shuffle on this one. Shuffle up. Can we shuffle? Bro, how? Disable shuffle? Bro, I'm telling you to shuffle. Whatever. Whatever. Spotify's weird sometimes. Also, I'm noticing something about my overlay that's not making me happy. I noticed it yesterday. I think that's better now. Yeah, the blue's gone. Very nice. I had this, like, sort of annoying blue line that was over the global number 5. And it was because I have a second background behind it that I've hidden. But yeah. Anywho's, dudes. You know, I have to say, I think they've adjusted matchmaking. Because even as the number 5 player right now, I'm not encountering, like, ridiculous queue times. Like, I've heard that people that were, like, really, really high up would sometimes get, like, 15-minute queues or more. That has not happened to me. My queues at maximum, and it depends on the time of day, have been 3 minutes. At other times of day, I'm guessing when more people are online that are closer to my trophy range, sometimes the queues are instant. And then also sometimes, most of the time, the queues are like about 1.5 to 2 minutes. So yeah, W in that department. But yeah, Mahone. Oh, Mahone. By the way, I was watching Ghost stream while I was waiting for my device to charge, and Ghost like had a problem with his stream, and he was like AFK trying to fix his stream. And you jumped him while he was AFK, and he started raging so freaking hard about that. Speak of Mahone, we got Mahone and Ugga Ugga. Oh my gosh, that's... Speak of the devil. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's hilarious, because Mahone's usually like one of the most passive players out there. See, I'll take it. That works. Early chicken feet. Early chicken run. That's a Barbarian King. Yeah, TC doesn't want that. I also don't really want this. I'm looking for that Mavy baby. Where's my Mavy baby? Can I get a Mavy baby? Dude, how did he punch me twice? Take it. Take. Or was that a... That wasn't a double fist. That was the shotgun spell knockback from a bot. Traitor. It's fine if it turns back. Don't really need to mess with it right now. It's better for us to get a little bigger. With a Barbarian King, a good Barbarian King in the lobby, you got to be really, really, really choosy. It's an RK. Took something from that RK, though. We'll take it. That's Zung. That's the Barbarian King player I'm talking about. Cool, we'll take those. Take those again. No one's really ballsy enough to take Dr. Eggman because Zung is around. Like, no doubt that's what's going on with this. Exactly. I even saw it coming. Let me get out. Yeah, we're fine. I'm gonna take Leon here. We need to observe Dr. Eggman. Uga, I think took Dr. Eggman. Did he? "30 seconds. He took something from me. Where's Eggman, huh?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
He's gonna try.
2, 1.
GG. Okay, we take the second spot. That king is so threatening, man. You really got to be careful. You got to be careful around the king. GG's. Second spot's fine with me there. What's up, Phantomass? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Y'all are actually the names on the cans went away. Huh? I guess that was limited time. No trees on map, no Gregs in game. Yeah, dude, that's interesting. Y'all kind of blew my mind with that yesterday. I was like, no, are you serious? They just flat out don't put trees on the map? Mavis is just the superior farmer, though. Like, coins and gems. And I was trying to explain that to someone, like, yesterday or the day before. You didn't have any trees in that game? Yeah. I was trying to explain that Mavis is just a superior farmer to a guy that's got like 250 cups, and he's like, oh, it matches my play style. I like the hearts. And I'm like, yeah, but Poco can do like a much better job than that. Like, your Poco's doing 99% of the heavy lifting when it comes to healing. If you're relying on trees to heal you, you're not fighting enough. and you are probably pretty weak. Like, just saying. I mean, the gold is worse. The gems are worse. Like, I really don't understand. Like, you know, maybe if Greg dropped golden hearts from trees, it gave you, like, a massive heal rather than, like, a regular red heart. Maybe people could play around trees to, like, get into a fight and then try to run into a tree. But the thing is the suppliers right now, Greg and Mavis, are not prioritizing their intended targets if there's something else to attack within range. So if you tried to pop a tree during a fight, it ain't happening. Like, Greg's going to be attacking squatties. He won't prio the tree. So it's not like you'd be able to get some sort of surprise golden heart. My whole squad's now looking a lot better. But I can see how if they changed it to where Greg gave a golden heart, that could be pretty nasty. That could, and they fixed the mechanics for farmers. That could be like a pretty nasty turnaround mechanic. If you have a Greg run under a tree, force someone to chase you there, pop the tree, get a nasty heal, win the fight. That could be kind of cool. But like a single red heart doesn't do enough. That's so weird, man. That's so weird, man. You just got a key. That's kind of cool. Nice. At least it megaed the Leon. And not the Optimus. Because given my luck in this game, that would happen. Like 100%. Alright, so weird start. But the game forced our hand. See what it does now. Of course it megas the Optimus. Of course.
7 players remaining.
1, 2, 3. What's going on there? Take this real quick. So we've had a slow start, but it's okay. We're gonna bounce back, guys. Don't worry about it. Awkwardly slow start. That's not good. Let's get out of there. Narcissist is on his path. And let me just tell you, Narcissist build gets him big quick. It's very easy to get big with Narcissist build.
5 players remaining.
Let me get some carrots real quick. Is it possible, Mavis? Wow, clutch. We're having to slow roll this game so hard right now. Very awkward start. It's okay. Take a medic real quick, or Mike actually. I think running from people is probably not going to be a possibility. We're going to have to fight. Yeah. And here comes Ugga Ugga. God bless America. Yep. You see how one awkward start just kind of throws it? There's nothing that I really could have done when it forced me to pick Optimus and Leon. I hate, like, it seems like, oh man, but Leon's great, but Optimus is great. But it's so important to get your farmer. It's so important, man. Like the early game, you should be prioing your commons. The commons are core. They're essential. They're what allow you to get big. Next. No one uses Greg top ladder, it seems. None of your matches have any trees. Yeah, exactly. Because Mavis is just better. It took us 3 business years to get a Mavis. Where's Mahone the carrot killer? So a little bit unfortunate there. Check out this viewership, though. 18 over on YouTube. Jeez. You guys are great. If you're just watching the stream for the first time, this is the first time that you've tuned into the channel, do consider subscribing. I'm on my way to 5,000 on YouTube. And I checked this morning, and we actually had a nice little bump last night. Like, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised by how many subscribers I got overnight. So I'd love for all of you to join in for that. Oh, gosh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Analytics. Sitting at 4,848. It was only a couple days ago that I was like 4,800. That's all it's taken. So all I need is about 150 more subs, hit 5,000. And that's my goal for this month. Tomorrow's the end of the month. Can I hit it? Can I hit my 5,000 goal? Help me in that journey, guys. What's up, Mozzarella? How's it going today? Nice, we got a game. Nice, quick, easy, breezy. Not a terrible queue time. Ring grab. All right, can we get a good Mavis start here? We got 7. We got to be careful of that guy.
Collect gems to win. Go.
Please, not beside us. See if he tries to hunt us, though. That mess happens. Cool take. Not what I wanted, but I rushed it. Perfect, actually. We got rid of the battle healer. That's what's up. Those units still have HP. Is that a glitch? Take it. Take it. Run. Run. Wow, what a opening moment. He's going to want those carrots, so we're going to let him have it. We're going to show some respect to 7. Some carrots over there. It's a little bit out of the way, though. Don't feel like taking that big of a detour. This is a sizable detour here, though. He took something, that's fine. There he is, though. Just show him respect. Nice. Very good. Stole all pins rings, but now we have the rings. So we could end up in some trouble if we're not careful. Let's just be friendly, yeah? Uh-oh. Okay, I saw those numbers changing. GG. GG. 7 got busted. It's a good day. It's a great game, dude. Nice. Took 7's rings. Made off like a bandit. Got some more rings. Played the game, dude. Played the modifier. If you did run Greg top ladder, you would have 0 competition for trees. That's 3 games in a row, no trees on the map. I see that, Johnny. But I just like Mavis better. I think the gym game also, like, you have to consider, like, also at the end of these games, sometimes the gym count is pretty tight. So if you're using Greg, yeah, you can get some trees to get some gold, but you're getting almost no gems. And Mavis has single-handedly helped me out-gym people in, like, the final 30 seconds before. Like, say the top 3 positions are kind of tight. I just keep, and I'm away from people because I'm weaker than them. If I'm constantly picking carrots, maybe they get in a last-minute fight and knock gems off one another, and then I slip into first place. It's happened so many times like that. It's really about the gems. It's not about the gold. It's about the gems. It's also about the gold. Don't get me wrong. Definitely about the gold too. But Greg gives almost... Does he give gems at all? Like a couple? He doesn't give any... He don't get hardly anything from trees. Like gem-wise. Next. I'm listening to a song called Can't Slow Down by Almost Monday. Seems kind of like a one-hit wondery type band. Not really. They have some hits. But they're like a 2022 group. Probably like Instagram famous or TikTok famous. How long have they been around? Show all. 2024, 23. How far back? 2020. Interesting. So this is like a pandemic band. Okay. Huh. I don't think Greg gives gems. Yeah. Which is the mistake, man. You put so much more gold value plus gems into Mavis. No one wants to run Greg anymore. And people say, well, why don't you go double supplier? Why don't you run both Greg and Mavis? It's like, okay, so I'm going to give up my trader. I'm going to give up my Poco. I think that's a mistake. I think Poco trader is still core meta. And you get to pick one supplier on top of that. Not 2. Taking rares or epics as your starters is far more value than saying, oh, I want a 4th common. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Run this way. Bots make it so easy sometimes. Okay. Run over here.
8 players remaining. Crushing it. 7 players remaining.
Cool. I guess he doesn't want us to have our medic yet. That's fine, though.
6 players remaining.
Why'd he do it?
4 players remaining. Medic.
Go up here real quick. We even got a key? Cool. Another one. Lucky me, dude. Another one. We're looking pretty large at 2 minutes. Optimus helps to mitigate the fireball burn, which can be pretty devastating from the likes of 7 pins. Someone got KO'd. 7 got KO'd. Let's go.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Battle healer. Fusion.
We're close. We're close.
Seconds left.
Did I take some of his gold over the wall? I think I did. That should be the game. Yep.
10, 9, 8,
GG.
7,
Took what we needed. Just a couple picks. That's all we needed.
3, 2, 1.
GG, nerds!
Finish.
GG! Mr. number 2. Mr. number 1. Clap, 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 clap. Make it clap. Nice. Love it. See, you know, we're number 5. Sometimes with these guys up top, it's whoever plays more. And Zote, I think he's been logged in 24/7 since the first day of the season. Me, I do reserve time to be a human. And that's not to throw shade. Some people like to take these things very seriously. And of course I have to a certain extent. But the push this season hasn't felt as grindy. Maybe I've become accustomed to what the grind feels like. But you can see there's a big gap between, for example, me and 7. And Buster and 7 are kind of tight there. I think 7 is chasing Buster. I'm pulling for Buster to hold the number 3 spot. I don't think that he's going to be able to pass Uga because Uga won't give up. Zote won't give up. And I don't think that those gaps are getting any closer. I haven't been following the Buster Uga rivalry as much. But I'm not even concerned about pushing higher than this. Like, I think 5th in the world is plenty good for me, man. Like, I'm just excited to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive today. And man, The wind is blowing like we're going to have another thunderstorm. Oh, speaking of thunderstorms. So yesterday at the end of the stream, I was like, yeah, guys, I'm going to a cookout. Well, I turned off the stream. I reset my phone. I took Do Not Disturb off my phone, and suddenly I can see 30 or 40 text notifications. Long story short, cookout got canceled by the host because it was going to be too rainy. So I didn't end up going to a cookout. But I did turn the game off for about 3 hours. Did something else. And then I got right back to it. Take it. Let's go here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Yellow wanting to take all this money. Nah, dude. Yeah, you're not doing that, man. I'm not gonna allow it. Okay. I think that might be a queen. Yeah. Our best play against queen is to play for the late game. Won't let us do it. Cool. Optimus might have been a better play there, considering the lobby that we're actually in. I think there's some carrots. Yeah, I see him. Cool. I don't know what was happening with that. Oh, man, that hurts. He hit me with full combo, and I wasn't really expecting it. Shouldn't have picked the Mavis up. There he is right there, though. Gotta be respectful here. What's happening? We winning or losing? We're losing. We're losing. GG. GG. See, does it rain a lot in Georgia? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Georgia's usually a pretty wet state. I know up here in Ohio, we get smacked hard with rain in May and beginning of June. Then it just gets to the point where you feel like the devil is breathing down your neck. Yeah, you know, the summers we get like flash rains. Like it'll rain really, really hard. and then the rain will go away, and the sun will come out, and then it'll start to evaporate all the water, and it gets really, really humid and really, really muggy, and that kind of heat is what really kills you in Georgia, is the humid heat. The dry heat is not a problem. It's when it's humid. So throughout the summer, we'll have plenty of rainstorms, but it'll be like torrential downpour for like a brief period of time, and then the ground's saturated with all this water, and then it starts to evaporate. And it gets disgustingly, like, oppressively muggy, you know? That's what it's like here. I mean, and then wintertime, because I know I have a lot of, like, international viewers. Winter in Georgia, it's really, it's not exactly the same every single year. We're not guaranteed to have snow every year. We might get it once every other year, once every 2 years, once every 3 years, something like that. Just depends. And it does get cold, but it usually doesn't get like impossibly cold. Like there has to be like some sort of like a blizzard that comes through to make Georgia like very, very cold, like freezing cold. It'll still get cold. And I think we have had in the last 5 to 10 years, we've had a number of like blizzard-like occurrences. But when I was growing up, it wasn't always like that. Like when I was a kid, I was always like, when are we going to have a snow day so I can stay home and play in snow, right? And it just like, it felt like every other year we'd get like this much snow on the ground one time. There's been more like heavy snows in my 20s and 30s than there were when I was like between the age of like 1 and 18. All right. Who we got? What we got? Game time. G Yella, Fiontanella, Aguila. Okay. We got this.
Collect gems to win.
See, people saying that Queen needs a buff. 7 plays Queen well. 7 got us with, like, basically took our first place position from the last game. So the thing is, every hero, if played well, is viable. It's not just like, oh, you know, something doesn't get played, so let's buff it. It's a terrible way to look at like what should be buffed and nerfed. People may just not play something because they don't particularly like the play style of something. We're not going to change that about people. All right, we'll take it. Don't forget, we need to get a trader real quick. Cool. Let's, I don't like that. All right, we're here. Took the key from him. Nerd. I'll just be annoying. Okay.
2 minutes.
We're doing fine, guys. We're doing fine. Someone got KO'd, though.
4 players remaining.
Someone else got busted. Take the Leon real quick. He didn't take anything. Optimus Tech OP, guys.
Leon, Mega, final stretch.
We can go get this a Gila Ray in just a minute. Trust me. We'll go find him.
Battle healer. 3 players remaining. Battle healer. Fusion.
Oh, he just got somebody though. That's not great.
Battle healer. Mega. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Finish.
Yeah!
Victory.
Got him! Snuck that one away, didn't I? Yes! Mmm. Got a little quiet there. I was like, am I going to be able to get in here in time? Is this happening? And it was. It did. It doth happen. GG. What's up, Shadow J? Welcome back to the stream, my brother. Welcome back, welcome back. Nice. Okay. Sick. Okay, guys, we're 200 cups off 16,000. Whoo. Whoo. I wonder what queue times look like for Zote. Also, I wonder what my battery's like. 90. It's holding at 90. Okay, something's going right. My charger has decided that it wants to charge. Cool. Oh yeah, in winter here, at least where I'm at, we get hit with snow and cold. Love it. As I'm a bigger person, so I am just in paradise. What's up, mozzarella? Yeah, dude, I prefer hot weather. Like, I would stream with my shirt off, but I try to follow like I don't know. I don't want to be in the same camp as let's just not say any names. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. Now, I did see someone else streaming shirtless today, and I was like, oh, now that guy looks pretty cool. But I've seen some people streaming shirtless, and I'm kind of like, oof, that looks like one sweaty experience. Can't give out a show for free. Yeah, exactly. You have to subscribe to my other channel for that. Different channel. Different platform, different channel. Now Johnny says he's your number 100 USA. It's what's up, Johnny. It's what's up, my brother. You know, I counted last night, and I saw that there were 14 people in the USA that are in the top 100. Top 100. I thought, that's pretty cool, man. USA alone has 14 people in the top 100 players for this game. That's dope. That's dope. Now, top 1,000, I think anyone can make top 1,000 right now, if I'm being totally honest with you. The top 100 is a little bit of a different story, but also I think it's very attainable. If, like, for example, if every time you play the game, you just play Squad League, and that's all you do for a month, yeah, you can definitely make top 100. Global, that is. Add me to the list. I just made it. Nice. So there's 15 people in the U.S. If I was counting properly, there's 15 people in the United States that are in the top 100 for this game. Dope. All right, Dr. Eggman and Jim Hot Pot. Man, this is gonna be a risky mode. All right, looks like we got at least one king, Mr. Aguilera. Something tells me there's going to be a Sonic that tries to run into my spawn here. So, let's just be prepared for, let's say, shenanigans. Take it. It's probably a real person, but I'm gonna flex and just not care. Let him go. He came back to me, brother. Are you tripping? That bot behavior is hilarious sometimes. Ah, he tried. We tried. Yeah, we're gonna kill him for that. We can't let this guy go. Yep. See you later, Gila.
3 players remaining.
I'm gonna try to stay away from some people for just a minute here. That's dangerous as hell.
2 minutes.
I'm surprised that king gave up. I think I was dead. Carrots? No. It's Jim Hot Pot right there we could take. Alright. We'll risk it for the biscuit. I think I stepped on that patch. No, it's okay. We're close to first here. Rip. It's a king. Tried it. Did he just feed? We chase this guy too. Chase. Ah! How close was it too? Nice. Nice. You know, it's interesting. If I'd stayed in that position bottom right, he would have chased him into me. But that could have been more dangerous for me than... GG's. First place. Johnny says, I'm number 953 global. So what's up, dude? Is that your highest rank yet inside of Squad Busters? Last season, my highest rank was 13. I ended at 13. I had 12, but there was a guy, I think he stayed up very, very late to overtake me, and he actually finished 12th. I finished 13th. Me, however, this season, I'm holding this 5th place spot. Like, I'm holding it. It doesn't matter, dude. I'm holding it. If I can keep a 500 trophy gap between me and the guy below me, I think I'm straight. Because that gives me time to take a break. Notice if someone has been grinding while I was offline, so then I know, okay, I need to make up a little gap again. Go. Fine, whatever. That's fun. He got the dream. He got the Mavis start.
Nice move. 9 players remaining. Traitor.
Cool. Dude, punch me all you want.
Sweet. 8 players remaining. 7 players remaining.
Come here again.
Fusion. Mega. 6 players remaining.
All right, we're gonna respect here.
Dominant.
Cool.
5 players remaining. 4 players remaining. 2 minutes left. Fusion. Medic. Mega. Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion.
We tried. We tried to combo each other. I'm taking Optimus here.
Dynamite. Mega.
Cool. Double cool. Double cool, triple cool.
Final stretch. Leon. Fusion. Gem line open. Leon. Mega.
Uh-oh. We took something off of each other. Respect it, walk away. And we're max build, nerds. GG. GG.
Congratulations, you won.
Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. That's number 1, number 2, and number 3, baby. That was the top 5 lobby in and of itself. HBB 1322. I wonder, where's his rank? HBB 1322. Let's actually check on that player, because that was 1, 2, 3, 5. That was a banger, boys. You'll need 50 first places to get 500 cups. That's correct. That's correct. Well, I mean, I already... If you were talking about the gap that I want to maintain, I've got about 700 cups on Giella right now. If I could keep at least 500 over him, I'd be comfortable. So whatever I do on stream today, it's to maintain a 700 cup advantage or better. And I have a buffer built in so I can take a break. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, let's see. Where was this guy? HBB11 something something. Bruh. You mean to tell me this guy wasn't even a top 100 player and it put him with number 1, 2, 3, and number 5? Are we trolling? We'll check it once we get the replay, because we're not seeing the replay yet. GG's, Buster! GG's. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Buster was just in that game. Wait, is he in this game too? He's looking at the chat, not the screen. Not entirely sure who's in this one yet. Yeah, Buster's in this game again too. Nerds! Okay. Perfect, kind of. Run it down this way. That's 7. Get me out of there, please. Oh, it's gonna happen like that. That's okay, though.
8 players remaining. 7
Well played.
remaining. Traitor, Becca. 6 players remaining.
See, queens are supposed to play opportunistically like that, too. Like, if they see someone trying to take an easy kill, they need to try to third-party that every single time. Same with Sonic. Sonic has to be an opportunistic player.
5 players remaining. Mega.
Trying to find people. Ugga's beneath us.
2 minutes left. Sweet.
Another bot. Fine.
Players remaining.
Take a medic here, just to get our chicken feet healthy. Seven's leading right now, so we gotta respect. Found some bot kills. So 7's gonna be kind of strong. I'll take that for sure. Ballsy. Run out. Take it. Optimus. Oh, man. 7's on a tear. He has no incentive to fight us either. Let's see if he's cocky enough, though. He's strong. He is. Oh my god, the damage. He's gonna get us. GG! GG! That was Fireball, Blazing Light. Arrow, arrow. Nearly one-shot my hero. GG. Who's the best Barb King player that streams? I know Luffy's pretty good. SG Luffy. I think Ghost was also on Barb King, if I'm not mistaken. But Ghost is playing a lot of Sonic right now. He was maining Mortis when Mortis came out. And then he's been playing nothing but Sonic lately. I'm pretty sure Ghost is also... Ghost will be BK soon. Yeah, exactly. 4 days. Nice. You killed Uga and Buster. 7 killed Uga and Buster. Yeah. 7 plays that queen pretty decently. It's him killing you is not as free as it used to be, because he used to be really, really, really toxic with that Fireball Blazing Light combination. He's not nearly as toxic as he used to be, because they toned down Fireball. They made the travel time more, so you can dodge it more easily. And of course, the Blazing Light doesn't deal as much damage, so it's like they nerfed that combo pretty nicely. The thing about Queen is she's been buffed a few times lately. So Queen is like, people who are saying, buff Queen, she's unplayable. It's like, no, you just need to learn to play the game. Because a Queen player in top ladder just won the game. It's possible. You just have to play. You have to learn how to play. So we can't, guys, we can't listen to the most casual part of our player base when it comes to, oh, buffs and nerfs, because they really don't know. They need to learn to play better. It is literally skill issue for a lot of people. Literal skill issue. What's whose build? Archer Queen? Ghost is on Twitch. It's QU0ZT. It's spelled like this. Q. Like this. He's on Twitch. You're asking about the build for 7? Oh, he's on Max Leon start with Fireball Blazing Light. In terms of the back line, just watch these games. See if you can pick out what he's playing. I'm not taking the time to dissect what he does. Nice. Look at the subscriber count climbing here, guys. Holy cow. We're up to 850. We need 150. That's what's up. Dude Soul Server, what up, brother? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, man? How's it going? I think Sonic is balanced too. Like, people are saying Sonic's a wet noodle. It's like, nah, it's like it's a high skill character. You have to be very accurate with your positioning and use your speed like the most effectively to like control the field and control situations. The fact that he's so fast gives him so much safety that other characters don't have. So this idea that we need to buff Sonic to make him stronger while still being the safest is actually a ridiculous suggestion in my mind. He's fast as hell. If he wants to get out, he can. You don't make somebody super strong that's, you know, the most powerful hitter that can still escape fights. That doesn't make any sense. That's broken, and that will no doubt be later nerfed. Brother, how am I not grabbing my potion? Feels awkward, duder. All right, let's go here. There's at least one king here. I'm going to build the insurance policy now. We need a coin. Wow, we left in the nick of time. If someone else gets that kill, I'm totally fine with that.
2 minutes. 4 players remaining. Mega.
Almost took critical damage there. Could have ended the game for us.
Nice move. 3 players remaining. Medic. Fusion. Medic. Mega.
Go! Optimus.
Final stretch. Dynamite.
I think we got a shot, guys. Brother, get it, please. Got something. There's a fight top left. There was? I should have found him sooner. The moment I said that there's a fight top left, I should have been over there. I shouldn't have stopped just to recap the army. Too slow. Yeah, you're right, Harsh. You're right. I followed you on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, RIK, for the follow. I appreciate that, dude. You're a real G, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What's up, Razor897? How's it going, brother? What's up, bro? Man, we're chilling. The grind's alive. GG's to Buster. GG's to Giella. Can I climb past him? Absolutely not. You're talking about me being logged in nonstop for the next 3 days, and mental health, guys. Mental health. Mental health is more important. It's close between me and BB for 2 and 3 in France. Ooh, okay. Moon says, nah, I give up. Top 2, France top 20 global. I'm on my way. I'm way out of my league, bro. Your commitment to the game is showing, though. Your commitment is what matters, my guy. It's all about your commitment. Oh my God, we've been live for an hour 25. Guys, I need to use the toilet. I'm live for an hour and 25 minutes. I take a 2-minute bathroom break. If you're new to my channel, you can ask anyone here. I put a 2-minute timer. As soon as it counts down to 0, I'm back in my seat. And we'll go for another hour. We'll go for another hour. Provided my battery holds on, we'll end up going for even another hour after that. But I do need to take a bathroom break. See you in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. And before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. We're clean. We're ready to go. Refreshed. A little 2 minutes off camera for a bathroom break. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Cheers. Let's go ahead and cue. Just now tuning in. Thank you for watching. This is the army that we're running as that match sets in for us. You can hit that screenshot or roll the stream back at any time to catch it. Feel free to run the army yourself if you like. I think it's strong. It's working for me. And let's get it. Can we get a maybe? A maybe, baby. We can. Take that. Let's run this way. That guy's upset at me. Whatever. I think we pissed him off. That was a real guy, too. What did he think was going to happen there? Take. Chicken feed activate. Move on. Took something off that guy. That's good for us. We're getting big. think the real ones are left. Kind of taking a beating. Not a big deal. Lost our Poco in that engagement. I didn't think we lost anything. I didn't hear the notification. I didn't hear the bell ring. You scared the crap out of that guy. Let's go on down this way. All right, the thing's over here.
Final stretch.
I'm gonna get out.
Fusion.
I think we got everything that we really wanted there.
Battle healer. Dynamite.
30 seconds. What's gonna happen?
Fusion.
There's a lot of business here.
30 seconds. Battle healer. Fusion.
Got him. Oh, we need to run. Time to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG's, nerds. GG's. GG's.
Spot.
Got him again. 1, 2, 3. Losing in number 5, baby. Play the game, guys. Play the game. GG's, Buster. GG's, Zo. GG's, Ugga Ugga. It's what it do. We have hit our stride, boys. We have hit our stride. Mahone Dog says, I'm taking a holiday, going to Spain for 4 days, taking a mini break for game next season. Chill goal, just 8K trophies, finish BK so I can learn new hero. Solid goal, Mahone. Solid goal, man. That's right, Phantom Ass. But also, holiday in Spain is like, that sounds like something that I need in my life. Trying to get as close to AK as possible. 5,500 right now. So what's up, Johnny? Taking your girl along? Son, swimming pool, beer, and tapas. Going to chill. Viva España. Yeah, boy. That's what's up. Don't forget paella, though. I'm going to Catalunya, where Aguilera lives, to make him put on a t-shirt. You should have a meetup. You should have a Squad Busters meetup. I don't know him well enough. Also, some pants, please. Auto queue. Cool. No wait time there. We'll take it.
Gems to win. Go.
Oliver is a tricky player that I don't see very often. But when I do see him, he can be a little bit of a nuisance. That's not what I wanted. I freaked out because I saw that king walk across the bridge. You know what? We'll just take it. We'll take the L. And we'll try to play the game. I mean, you can do that. Come back here. Thank you. Was that a real one or not? I think that's Sevens. He's got a wizard on him. Oh no! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what that was. It was something. All right, can we get Trader? Okay. Let's let him do it. Sevens got busted? Leon. Yikes. I guess he's bigger. Take the second spot. Okay. If we'd attack Buster there, if we tried to make a play on the Buster, we probably would have. There's a good chance that we could have fallen to third. If we'd gone on Uga, there was a better chance he would have fallen to third. Like an even larger chance, because Uga found solid kills that game. He found 4 kills. Olive got busted by 7 pins. 7 pins got busted by Uga. Yeah. You gotta find. Phantom Mass says you gotta find the cave he lives in first. Caveman style, yeah. Paella and Rioja, bro. Rioja? What is that? What is Rioja? Churros for breakfast any day, yum. Bro, churros and Nutella, chocolate dip, GG's. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about, dude. You know, if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's just because I've never had good churros. Where I've had stale, like, not fresh churros. I've never enjoyed... Oh, wine. Okay. Wine. I'm thinking about, like, vino or, like... Yeah. But that's Italian. Anyways. Next. Some of these queues pop like that. Some of these queues take 2 or 3 minutes, but it's fine. Gives me time to talk to you guys. I'm one thing that I may end up doing for spectating purposes is making a separate scene for my iPad, right? Because my iPad here, I think is better for like spectating on. So like if I'm going to be spectating a tournament or some kind of like competition, some sort of competition, swapping devices from my phone to my iPad just to do the spectate, I think people might maybe the aspect ratio of the screen might be better to view that kind of, to spectate on. Why don't you play on iPad? Because I like the way the controls feel when you hold the phone in your hands. Like I like holding the device in my hands, and it just feels, the ergonomics feel better for me. The controls feel tighter. I don't have to move my thumbs as far to get my people to do it what I want. It's a region of Spain that makes Bordeaux like in France. Oh. Take it. Just keep being annoying. Cool.
Nice move. 8 players remaining. Nice move.
Cool.
7
W.
remaining.
We need to be shopping though. That's Zig. Respect that guy real quick.
Dynamite. 6 players remaining. 5 players remaining. Crushing it. 2 minutes left.
Aye!
4 players remaining.
There's the BK.
Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega.
Respect it. His rage wore off. Get me out of there for just let me go, dude. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was dumb as hell too. I'm just gonna keep walking like nobody sees me doing this. Yeah, he took all the money there. Can't even go up there yet. We're okay. Keep running because he's chasing. He's not gonna let me go either.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish.
Better King wins.
Third. Top notch.
How's the battery situation? Let's check. It's holding. Okay. I don't know what the battery situation was, guys, but, you know, I said earlier, like when the stream first started, that I have got an appointment with the Apple Store tomorrow to replace my phone battery. I have to get a replacement battery because when I look at my battery settings menu, it says that my battery has degraded, is severely degraded right now. And if I'm going to increase the performance of my device and improve the charging of my device, I have to get a new battery. So I'm going to get the new battery tomorrow. It's going to cost me $89. 88% is pretty good. Yeah, but I started at 91. But the thing is like, after I stopped playing this morning, I thought, okay, I'm going to put my phone on the charger for 2 hours, and that should be plenty of time for it to come up to 100%. It came up to like 60% in 1 hour from like 30%, which is terrible. Like my phone used to charge from like 20% to 80% in like 30 minutes. This game melts batteries. Same for me. Yeah, dude, it is. Truly is. But also my device, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. The device is going on 4 years old now, if I'm not mistaken. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it's going on 4 years old. So getting a new battery at like 3 3.75 years doesn't sound so bad considering I game on this thing constantly. Like constantly. So I'm not replacing the device yet. Really depends on what my finances look like this fall, whether or not I actually entertain the idea of buying the new iPhone in the fall, because I would buy the brand new iPhone this fall if I had the money. Replacing my device every 4 years is pretty typical for me. 4 to 5 years is where I replace my phone. This phone still performs great. This is the best iPhone that I've ever had. And the only thing that I notice about it at this point is my charging is not really working too well. So if they're going to fix that for me tomorrow, this phone could last me for a whole nother year, which would get me over the hump and uncertainty of being like mostly unemployed right now. I do have a part-time gig as a piano teacher. I just got that online. But if money falls into my lap and a good job falls into my lap this fall, I will be buying a new phone. You need to go to Samsung Galaxy 25 or 26 Ultra. Nah, dude. Okay, listen. I'm a PC user for like streaming and gaming and all that sort of stuff. I used to have a MacBook Pro when I was in college. It got me through, but man, there's a lot of irritating things about using a MacBook. iPhones are completely the opposite for me. iPhones are the most reliable phone that I've ever had. I've had a couple Samsung, I had an S7 Edge, and I had one other Galaxy or a Samsung Galaxy phone. Both of those phones, the batteries started screwing up after a year. They started slowing down after a year. And I was like, no, I'm not playing this game when I buy a phone that's like $800, $900 that starts to go bad after a year or starts to slow down or feel like it's not new anymore. iPhones, the performance on these things for me, 4 to 5 solid years before it starts to chug. And they're at least kind enough to tell you that your battery has been severely worn down. And I believe it because I game constantly. And the device has been getting hot lately. Hotter than it did last summer when I first started playing Squad. Has to do with the software. Absolutely. But also, I think the consistency of the design. I've switched recently to iOS and it feels better. Oh yeah, yeah. iOS is just, to me, phones with iOS are superior in terms of the desktop experience. I like PC. Cool, dude. You want to steal my box? I'll steal your life. All right, people are out hunting. Got something. The gems are really what you're wanting to steal away. Would he take something from me? No. We didn't get anything. It's kind of crazy. This is such a game of chicken. Like, people don't want to commit. Interesting day. Looking good. No throws. Brothers! What? What? Oh boy, that was disgusting. GG. Narcissist is going to go down, though, it looks like. Can they get him? Okay. GG's. That was like, that was a full sweat fest. Everyone's on RK. Everyone's got similar builds. I put myself on the outside, which is always where I fail these, right? If I have a lead, sometimes I run to the outside because I see a carrot patch and I'm like, let me get some more coins so I can maybe trigger a potion. And then I realize I'm putting myself in the worst possible position. If you're in the middle, and not the very middle, but if you're like right inside one of those corners, you have 4 different directions that you can run. So I need to be playing that position better. I make that mistake in one coin a lot. RIK says, I use my Red Magic 7 Pro, and trust me, the best gaming phone ever. I played a lot of competitive games, reaching high-level rank, COD, PUBG, and the battery's still 100%. Got this phone 7 years ago. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Now came out the 10 Pro, I think. Yeah. I don't know. The other thing, RIK, is that just in general, I like using iPhone for, like, outside of gaming. Like, just the general phone experience. Contacts, web browsing, all of it feels, like, very, like, stable and complete. When I owned the Samsung phones, my browser would crash. Like, for no reason at all. And I'd be like, I was on that website. Why did the website turn off? Why do I have to restart my browser? And how come you can't remember where I just was? You know what I mean? So, like, I'm happy with the stability of iOS. My phone has actually never crashed. Like, it's never just turned off for no reason. And the Samsung phones did that on me, like, multiple times. All right, Super Ice Spirits. Let's go. Zoe, Buster, Ugga. I got a lot of the same guys.
Collect gems to win.
Not one coin.
Fusion. Mega.
Love bot behavior.
9 players remaining. Traitor.
Dude, sometimes you're just like, really?
Traitor. Fusion. Traitor. Mega. Medic.
All right. Where are we going?
7 players remaining. Medic. Fusion.
Did we find him when he's weak? Looks like it. Found him when he's weak. Buster wants the piece, though. It's gonna keep punishing him, I think. Someone gonna get him yet or not? This guy is probably so mad.
2 minutes.
We're kind of getting distracted from what we could be doing at the moment, so let's focus up a little bit, yeah?
4 players remaining.
I think he finally went down. Step on over here.
Final stretch.
That wasn't our potion, and neither of us got it.
Gem mine open. Dynamite. Mega.
I didn't really have time to react there.
Leon. Fusion. 30 seconds.
Ugga Ugga gets us, we're gonna look so bad. Could happen. He's a solid player. Slip out of there real quick.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG.
Finish.
Second place.
Second place. Outstanding.
The only thing iPhone has better than Android is the camera, not nowadays. Yeah, but I don't trust the software, man. Like, I had such poor experience with 2 flagship. I can't remember what the other flagship was. I had 2 flagship Samsung phones. Both of them, I was not impressed with the software experience. Like the firmware experience. The operating system. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the way apps crashed. I didn't like the way like things would like resize and size, like apps that weren't natively made for the specific Samsung device I was on. It was trying to like shoehorn a certain aspect ratio. I just didn't like it. And this is back in like 2013, 14, 15. I did not like the experience. So I just said, you know what? iPhones have always been reliable. Every iPhone I've ever had, I had iPhone 4. I then got an iPhone 5S. Or was it after? Was it one later? I think it was one later. No, because it was 4, 4S, 5, 5S. So yeah, 4 years. I got iPhone 4, then I got the iPhone 5S. And then after that, I got the Samsung phone. The first Samsung phone. I can't remember which one that was. And then after that Samsung phone, I said, well, I can't get Apple products where I am in Turkey right now without paying an arm and a leg. So I'll buy this still expensive but slightly cheaper Samsung S7 Edge. I bought that one, was not satisfied with it. When I got back to the United States, I then bought an iPhone 10. And the iPhone 10, I love the iPhone 10. I thought that was amazing. When they got rid of the home button, I was like, dude, it's just touch. You just tap the screen to wake it up. You just swipe it and it looks at your face and it unlocks. Because at the time, that was like the stuff. That was good. Of course, now all phones do that. Red Magic is Nubia. Yeah, I really don't want to buy a phone that's like specifically a gaming phone. Actually, guys, you know what? We're right at the top of the second hour. I am going to go ahead and take another bathroom break, 2 minutes. We'll resume the push. And I think this will probably be our final hour. The last few days, we've been going for 4 hours. It's definitely making me tired. And I do want to still preserve my own mental energy so I can do this off stream and keep that push going. I think 3 hours is really all I can tolerate today. So we'll go for 1 more hour, but I do need to take a bathroom break. If you're new to the channel, you know, you can ask the guys, but I put up a 2-minute timer here. When it counts down to 0, I'm back in my chair and we resume. I don't make you wait any longer than 2 minutes. So I would encourage you during my little bathroom break, go use the bathroom yourself. Get up, get a glass of water, something to drink, get some refreshments, stretch, do a little twist, touch your toes. And you know what? See you in 2 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, we are back. We are back. And before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. Okay, I washed them. Here we are for our third hour of Squad Busters. And I am going to grab an ice cold Coca-Cola out of the fridge. This will be number 2 of the stream. And we'll kick it off. So I'm going to my refrigerator right here. Actually, this time I'm feeling a vanilla Coke. So if you guys don't have vanilla Coke where you're at, it's amazing. Vanilla Coca-Cola is da bomb. Let's go ahead and queue. Here's the army that we are running. I'll go ahead and flash it while we're in the queue. Crack the Coca-Cola. Cheers, nerds. There we go. Okay. So here's the army. I like running roughs on lead. It gets me nice and bulky to the mid-early game. I think it's important for RK to be relatively bulky early rather than late. It allows you to contest early middle lane objectives, which have the most loot. And you can sort of prevent other people or at least challenge other people over those things. You need to be careful of BK, obviously. Certain modifiers, the middle lane objectives can be very, very dangerous to contest, like Loot Goblin Rush. If there's a king that really wants it in the middle, it's very hard to really do anything about that because he can fist the pile of goblins and then immediately fist again. And if you're standing in the pile of goblins, you get 2 fists and you basically auto-die. But that's the build. The Frank and the Optimus Prime are there to be your anti-king tech. If you get an early Max or an early Leon pull, you should pretty much always take it. As soon as you get Leon line, you are flying. Also, if you're offered the medic before the Poco, take it. Let's go. Return myself. Nice. Take it. Nice. Early medic. Definitely feels juicy. Chicken feet are alive. We are zooming. Probably should have picked the trader first. And we messed up, evidently. W there. You know what? Keep boxing. Could have taken the Optimus just to make ourselves very difficult to burst down. My objective. Trees should be spawning in just a second here. Yep. Optimus. We're looking great. Steal his potion.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Battle for fusion.
Maxed out, guys.
Mega. 30 seconds left.
Go ahead and dip.
Three players remaining. 10, 9, 8,
Yeah, we're solid.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG's, nerds. GG's.
Spectacular win.
Wouldn't Ruffs do better late game since prices higher, harder to fuse late game? You farm so fast with arcade, seems easy to get early megas. I don't think so. Like, I think that it's very, very nice to, within 4 boxes, have 4 megas. Or 5 mega. Wait. Ruffs, unit. Ruffs, mega plus Ruffs, unit. Ruffs plus unit. Yeah, it's like 5 boxes and you have 4 megas. But you saw that game, I didn't have any problem maxing out. No one really wanted to fight me middle. I take those. I had more than double what Zote did. And someone KO'd 7. And they still had less than half of my score. Like, I understand the tech. Getting Ruffs late allows you to avoid expensive boxes. But I'm not having problem farming. Like, I'm not having those problems farming. Mavis usually does a fantastic job, even if I didn't go middle, right? Like, if I stayed on the outside, which I didn't pick many carrots. I did pick some, right? There's a couple patches up top and on bottom. But that game was like, that was dominance. That was dominance, boys. GG. Okay, there was something here. It says Soul Server. I think this was before the break. Dude, Android allows you so much customization. iOS will never let you do that. I understand that. I don't care about customization. I just want a phone that works. And part of what I think the customization does to the device is it leaves room for there to be bugs or glitches or things that don't work properly. So I'm content having iOS keep me in this nice, like, garden of smooth consistency for my phone. And then have my PC where I can, you know, install little apps and all kinds of whatever I want. Modify things, modify the appearance if I really want to. But I'm really a very, like, vanilla user for devices. I typically don't go to mod my devices. I think my first iPhone, the iPhone 4, I did attempt to jailbreak it. And it started behaving so badly that I, like, reverted it. All right. Here we go. Narcissist, Ugga 7. Narcissist usually gets a lot bigger than we do early. Or towards, like, the middle late. And his single target build is pretty strong. Well, we like that, actually. Interesting plays. He can take that key as long as I get the money. Wait a minute. You're not taking that from me and then run it up here and then shoving it in me. No way. No way. Taking Optimus might seem like a weird play. Trust me. Come back to Poco. It's fine. Quiet. Nice. Poco's a little late. It's okay. Not what I meant. Oh no! It's okay. Chill. Forgot 7 pins was in here. Give me your life. Oh no! Oh no! We're just dead. We're just dead. GG 7. GG. I wanted 7. GG. I wanted 7 dead so badly that I threw the advantage that I had. I should have just let him die. Stepped out, taken a box, and watched for that third party. Unfortunate. GG. Bang, bang, bang. Still so satisfying, GG's. Yes! It's always satisfying taking down that player. Always satisfying. Especially when he... Because Queens, man. That's the thing about Queen, man. If they get the right position and they hit the right spell combo, they can murder your hero, man. Sonic's the same way. If Sonic... It's crazy third party. Yeah, it's whatever. Third party is part of the game. When you're in a free-for-all, you got to play better than that, TC. You got to play better than that. It's really like you just have to check your ego when you land in those situations. You can't let yourself be like, nah, I wanna shove it in his face. Because then someone else is like, oh, what's going on over here? Happens to me all. I do it to people all the time. Find a nasty third party. All right, Zote, Narcissist, Aguila Ray. All right. That was what? That was not. Why did my trader... I thought I roughed earlier. I just realized I made a mistake. It's okay.
9 players remaining. Fusion. 8 players remaining. Mega.
Where's our medic? We need a medic now, right?
6 players remaining. Medic.
There's the medic.
5 players remaining. Medic. Fusion.
Got one.
Medic. Mega. 2 minutes left. 4 players remaining.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, lordy. I didn't realize that was a fist until it was a fist.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite.
There's a wild Aguila Ray.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Battle healer. Fusion. 3 players remaining. Crushing it. Battle healer. Mega.
Woo! The sweat. Rip, I threw.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I threw it. I threw it.
Second place. Great job.
Close one, though. Close one. I think I probably wasn't throwing deliveries onto the Sonic. Or maybe I was out. I'd have to look at the replay. Sometimes, man, the end of that game, people were flying around the map. The speed on all those players, even the other RK, very fast. Having to slip in and out of those situations, sticky situations, it's tough. It can be really tough. Keeping your cool and your composure in those moments is like, ah!
Traitor.
How are we doing on cups? Got a good 700 over GLS still. 711. Okay. Nice. Nice. Got about 800 over Narcissist. Double Noise. We're not really closing a gap towards 7 here. 7's going to play all day long. He's got too much of a gap. I think early season, my idea about my commitment was that I wasn't going to take it too seriously. And then towards the end of the season, I was like, wait a minute. Like, I'm actually cracked. Like, my push is looking great. So I just started committing. I think it was the no pressure that that put me up at these trophies. My highest trophies last season was something like 13,500. I didn't get this high. Like, this is by far my highest trophies attained in one season. By like several thousand. And last season, I was thinking full sweat, full sweat, full sweat. But there was also those weeks, that week where all the event modes came out right before 1.0 dropped. And everyone was like, oh, let's play the fun event modes. Give me a sec. Let's see. Ooh, Laws says, do you prefer 1.0 or 2.0 better? I definitely prefer 2.0. 1.0 felt really stale to me. The meta had just evolved into Hog Rider, Miner, Barbarian King Super Rage, and if you were smart and you were in high elo, Ice Wizard. Those 4 units together just made the game feel really, really, really just simple. And nothing that they really could have done would have changed that. There were certain squaddies that just were not useful in Squad League. But 2.0, man, so much better. Difficult end of season. I see players I've never seen before. Yeah, BB. I'm seeing a lot of same players, though. All these players are like top 10ers. Occasionally, it'll throw someone that's in, like, not even in top 100 into a lobby of, like, top 5 people. It's kind of weird. I guess we're on this sauce. But if we're on the sauce, we need to get on this sauce first.
Nice move. 9 players remaining.
All right, there's some bot work.
8 players remaining. Traitor. Fusion. Traitor. 6 players remaining.
Do we have the Mavis yet or not? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't have the Mavis yet.
5 players remaining. Nice move. 4 players remaining.
Predictable.
Mavis.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mavis. Fusion.
It's like Narcissus is starting to dominate the middle.
2 minutes left.
I'm gonna respect it. That fist could have been game ending.
Mavis. Mega.
Brother, I'm trying to pull off. I guess I don't have my Frank tech, and I'm kind of throwing. He's right there. And Narcissus is so big. Could actually end up in some easy trouble if we're not careful.
Final stretch.
Yeah, we can't challenge, guys. We have to be careful now.
3 players remaining.
Zalai got busted. At least that's one of the kings out. All right, we at least have a Frank.
Fusion. 30 seconds.
He would have won that, but we wanted to be ballsy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Okay, we take it. At least we got ahead of Ray.
Nice. Great job.
Miner 1.0 was crazy. No, it was just boring, man. if you didn't know how to play Miner, like, you just couldn't play the game. Like, Miner, a single squatty, and back then it wasn't even called squatties, but like a single unit was just like the most OP thing in the game, and it was a rare unit. And then they released 2.0, and at the beginning of 2.0, Trader, a common unit, was the most OP unit in the game. What I find a shame is that many squatties in Squad League are no longer played. Nita, Miner, Shelly, Barbarian, El Primo. Well, they've buffed him multiple times. So it's like, what should they really do? I don't think you keep buffing him. Barbarian is played by Barbarian King. I don't think anyone else has used the Barbarian. Barb King players do. Nobody uses Miner anymore. Miner went from S+ tier to literal F tier. Actual F tier. Nita, I see Mortis players using Nita, so I wouldn't say that. Shelly, I think, is an interesting option for the Archer Queen because of her Band-Aid, and also like the idea of using like heavy overshield plus what is it? Battle healer overshield. I feel like Shelly Tech could be actually really interesting on Archer Queen. The thing is like when you're limited to 3 commons, 3 rares, and 3 epics, the other commons that aren't hot shots are offering you oftentimes more utility, which then make everything else on your squad do more. So it's like the more hot shots we get added, the more suppliers we get added, the more healers we get added, the more speedsters we get added. You know, each class could potentially have a build that has nothing but suppliers in all 9 slots, so that your entire army is synergizing with your hero. That will be an interesting day, but I don't think it's going to be happening this year. When you think about it, if there's 5 heroes right now, they're about to release number 6, right? 6 heroes, 11 slots. They need 66 characters in the game. Right now there is 39. And that's if each class of squatty were to get the same number of squatties. You need a total of 66 for 11 squatties of each type. And right now, when you look at the collection, squad, by class, there are only 4 speedsters. A speedster, I mean, you have 11 slots, and if you're playing Sonic, you only get to buff 4 of these units. 4. Suppliers, there's 6. You have 11 slots. Healers, there's 4 for Spike. Summoners, there's 7. So Mortis is having a better day than both RK and Spike in that department. Hot shots, though. Look at this. You got 9. Now, the thing about this, though, is there's 4 common hot shots, there's 4 rare hot shots, and there's 1 epic hot shot. So if you wanted to run all hot shots, you'd have to put 1 common and 1 rare hot shot in your start. What's up, Doc? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. And then for fighters, there's 7. So yeah, I look forward to the day where each class has approximately the same number of squatties, to the point where if you wanted to, you could run an entire squad that is synergizing with the hero of your choice. Now, would that be the best way to go? Not necessarily. But Queen can do that. Essentially, Queen can do that. Other classes can't do that. So Queen has an advantage in that sense. The Thief was good at giving gems before. Oh, Bandit? You know, Bandit was good in doppelgangers. Because you would just flip your squad and all these gems would pop out when you flip to your Bandit. Also, the old Traitor Goblin trick in doppelgangers where you'd spawn with Goblin. You'd go over, you'd pick a Traitor, and then you go back and you pick Goblin. You get a ton of coins, and leave the coins at the box if you can help it, and just Goblin Traitor, Goblin Traitor, Goblin Traitor, and by the end of the game, when you have like 12 to 13 mega units, when you make that flip in the final 60, like thousands of gems pop out. Like that, and it would actually crash the game. Like, I can't tell you how many people made videos because they had spawned like however many thousand gems on the field all at once. They couldn't pick up their squad actually couldn't pick up all of the gems. They had to walk over the same area multiple times to get them all. The old Traitor RK would be nice. With old Traitor, RK would be nice. With old Traitor? Like if he healed? I mean, true. The heal, that's something else that we kind of have forgotten about. The heal on Traitor used to be really good. But now we get a potion, and I'm more satisfied with where this potion is at right now in 1. Or than it was at the beginning of 2.0. Like, the damage mitigation it offered was totally out of this world good. Now they've taken that away. It feels like a much more balanced spell. It's still a little obnoxious that you kind of have to run Traitor to be competitive. I'm not a big fan of that aspect of it. Take those chicken feet. Come on. Very nice. We can do this business right here. No, sir.
7 players remaining.
Brother, how are you still alive? Am I just this bad? That was a king, too. At least I stole the key. I'm bad for not being able to kill that guy, right?
5 players remaining. Dynamite. 4 players remaining. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega.
Can we go ahead and get our Frank? Yeah, that's what we really want right now. Cool. If people let us do it, we're gonna do it. That's a king, right? Yeah, I think so. Thank you. That's cool too. Check this out. Where are you, baby? Feels like a GG. You have to attack me, dude. GG! GG to the BB. Also in the chat right now, or at least he was. GG! I got Zala. I got Joda Pay Oliver. I don't know if that makes Mahone happy. I think that's Mahone's guy. GGTC, good. Yeah, man. BB, you're also... You can be tough, too. You are a tough player. In 1.0, if you had a fuse trader with enough suppliers like Mavis and only farm, you would always get first place. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that's reliable, but you're definitely not wrong to say that if you had a fuse trader, like sometimes multiple, and you would get Mavis, and you'd be going around the map and just farming, you could win games that way. He's in that RSD group, BK player. They might kick him out after that one. They might let him go. But I got him for you, Doc. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, guys, we got 15 minutes left in our stream. I figure we get to maybe 3-4 more games. And it's time for me to unwind, go get some fresh air while the sun is actually shining and there's no awful weather inbound. It looks good today. Can't wait to take a walk this afternoon. Can't wait. I said Ice Spirit is TC's mode. Right? I had to deal with the BKs though. And that's sort of like a moderately difficult matchup to play if the BK really wants to be there for those Ice Spirits, because he gets refunds when he knocks units. So if you challenge him over a Super Ice Spirit and he fists you through a bunch of like baby Ice Spirits, he can fist again pretty quickly. The rain's creeping up here, so we'll be coming your way in a few hours as a heads up. Okay, well then, I better get my nice outdoor time in early before that happens. Oh yeah, I also got asked to house sit again. I don't know how this is happening, man. Like my family members have been asking around, like, hey, if you can give my son some work, which I'm super grateful for because it's been tough finding work. But the house sitting is easy as heck. Like you show up to feed the animal in the morning. And actually, this family also wants me to stay at their house overnight because they have dogs. So it's the second family in a row that I'll be sleeping at their house within the last 2 weeks because they're going on vacation. They want someone to sleep at the house, make sure no one breaks in at night, sort of thing. Take care of the dogs. But it pays really well. If the people want you to stay at their house for a week, that's a significant time investment. I mean, I'm not going to be there the whole time, but I'll be sleeping there wake up, feed the dog in the morning, I think, and then come back around like 6 p.m. in the evening to feed the dog again, and probably just stay there for the evening from that point on. So like I'll have to live stream earlier in the day, which I know people are asking me to do anyway. People want to see me stream earlier, at least for the Europeans and the East Asian viewers. Works better for them if I stream early. On the next episode of This Isn't My House, yeah, no, seriously. But I mean, I'll take it. I got paid handsomely for the weekend that I dog sitted for a friend of mine because I had to sleep there. And then these folks, they want me to do it for like 5 days, like 5 nights, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, full 7 nights, an entire week. It's a lot. So if it's gonna help me pay my rent, I might be able to stay in this apartment for another month. But that is also dependent upon me asking the leasing office and getting another extension approved through my through the guy who owns the place here, my landlord. I'll take that. All right, it's time to cruise if we're doing that business. That's what we want. We're gonna move. It's an interesting pick here. Having a couple rares up front like this. Got to be careful around 7 because he'll full combo us. I could have picked a... Oh boy. We'll take that. I think there's some carrots here. God bless. Oh. Oh. Here I am twisting my body like it's going to help me dodge. Not good enough, G. Not good enough. I'm better. Seven got busted. That's a good sight. By Narcissist, no less. I would expect Narcissist to do it to him, too. Narcissist is equipped these days. $30 seconds. Is it possible? They're fighting. Guess this one's mine, 7.
3, 2,
This one's mine!
finish.
Got him!
Epic win.
Guys, notice something right there. I waited for him to blazing before I blazing. He blazing light first, I blazing light second. Usually when that happens, you win. Watch the replay there. When we first touched tips in the center of the map, I waited. As soon as he hit blazing light, I hit blazing light. I went second. What time do you think you'll be starting at? I try to make all your streams that way, so that way you can have a mod. Yeah, and you know what, guys? We are going to be introducing some new moderators. I started talking to a couple guys, and of course, I'd be open to, if anyone's interested in being a moderator for the channel and you're a regular viewer, let me know. Like, hit me on Discord. And I'll try to make a point of saying that for the next 2-3 days, because I do want to get some new moderators that are interested in this game specifically. And of course, I always appreciate the moderators that I have from my Clash of Clans days. And if they come back, if anyone ever comes back, I have no cause to like demod anybody unless you start being like an a-hole or something like that. But I don't imagine anyone's doing that. Mott said he needs mod on Twitch again. I like helping you out with everything. Yeah, man, of course. So let me start making my list of things to do in that area, and we'll make that happen. But I know, for example, one guy that has expressed interest is Kieran. I know Kieran is a moderator for Stormy's channel, and perhaps for others. But Kieran was talking to me, and he wants to be a moderator. So I said, okay. So I do want to kind of bring everyone on board at the same time, but also talk to everyone individually before I do it, because I have my own opinions about how to handle things. I don't like hammering away at people if they tick me off one time and then they're like, you know, they get timed out and they come back and they're like, okay, GG, you know, and they kind of drop whatever they were on. I always err on giving forgiveness in that area unless someone is just an absolute, I'm not going to fill a word. You fill a word of your choice in there, right? But yeah, what I don't want is moderators that would see somebody say something and instantly like time them out or instantly ban them. I would prefer that, you know, maybe there's a little bit of engagement, but yeah, 3-strike policy is usually good unless it's me, and sometimes I just give people like 2 strikes. Like 1 strike, I warn you, if you do it again, it's like, okay, you're here to cause trouble, you need to go. But yeah, I need to get some more mods. I think it would help with the community. I think it would help, I don't know, just generally like taking care of the channel. By and large, though, I'll say that my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat for these streams is pretty chill. Like, even when we get up around like 40, 50 viewers, chat is still is usually pretty chill. I mean, there's more chatter, there's more going on, but there's not a lot of toxicity that comes in. And the things that irritate me are, you know, have usually been like people that are like trying to get under my skin with like a joke or something like that. And I'm like, hey, don't do that. And then they say, yeah, no shot. And I'm like, bet. And they're like, I can't believe you would do that. It's like, dude, I just told you, and it's not a democracy. Speaking of trouble, yesterday was something. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, I've already let that go. Like, I'm not about like burying someone in the dirt unless they're just actually a scumbag, you know? And I don't think that guy meant to do it. I think maybe he was I think maybe he was just joking around a little bit. But he didn't realize that I've been live for like almost 4 hours and I was feeling a little bit irritable. Maybe a little tired of streaming for that long. And I didn't want to have my buttons pushed. Hear what I mean? Easy breezy, beautiful bot kill. Someone's on the tree giant business, so we're going to be making some moves ourselves in just a second. We're not about to concede all that without a fight. He's gonna try me.
Dynamite. Fusion. 2 minutes left.
You need to watch out, dude. My moves are better. Sitting on the unfused units, which I don't really get. Brother, why did you try it? I told you. I told you. Like, why? I told you I wasn't playing, man. Like, you guys gotta know. That's not a good idea. Like, I told you I was stronger. Of course, he's not here, but, I mean, come on. That was a throw, man. Just walked into me. Don't have to do anything.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG. Why'd he try it? Gee, why did he try it? GG. I mean, whatever. I'm just like, remind me the next stream to mod you and Deeg as well if you like. Okay. Okay, yeah. Deeg, of course, Deeg Dag. I need to teach Deeg Dag about moderating a little bit. He's still extremely green to streaming other than like the act of getting on camera and starting it up. So if I making him a moderator is a no-brainer because he's extremely like even keel, level-headed. He'll probably let a lot more slide than I would usually. Soul says, Doc, how much do you play in a day? BB, can you surpass Astro? Either you or Mahone can be #1 France. GG! Okay, guys. You know what? We've been live for 3 hours. I told you the last few days we've been going for 4. Definitely feeling tired. Definitely need to get outside while the sun's still out and the weather's still good and take a nice walk. The push is alive. We are killing it right now. We have a... What's that? Is that 800? That's 730 cup advantage at the moment. 730 cup advantage over the next guy on the ladder. We've earned a break. If he closes the gap, it's okay. We're not going to let it get smaller than 500, though. But GG's, the push is alive on the global leaderboard. We are number 5. We are still number 5, and we're holding it down. We're holding it down. Much love, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, ideally around the same time. Might stream earlier if the battery change that I get on my device goes well, because I'm getting my battery changed in the morning around 10 a.m. If I can get that done in a timely fashion, I'll come home and maybe be able to start streaming by 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UTC. If not, I'm going to definitely say 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. If anything changes, for example, they tell me, oh, we have to keep your device for a day. First, I'm going to cry. But second, I'll let you guys know on YouTube post. Much love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.